Hello, this is Charisma, and this is my healing journey. If you're new to my channel, I do provide a safe space for survivors of traumatic, adverse childhood experiences, narcissistic abuse, trauma. And I'm faith based. I like to go live on Sundays, provide teachings on sermons, and provide commentary on just what I see as the state of the world as it pertains to the abuse of the vulnerable. And I'm just gonna tell the truth as I see fit. This video is a little different because I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion on the Jay-Z situation. I believe firmly in my heart Jay-Z will be exonerated of all these allegations, and I'll tell you why he's going to be exonerated. He's going to be exonerated unless something happens, and we'll get into that. Okay, so the reason why I feel like Jay-Z is going to get exonerated is because he's willing to do what Diddy is not willing to do. Diddy's sitting up in jail because the only thing of value that he has left that the powers that be want, he will not provide to them. And that's the innocence of his two beautiful twin daughters. What are their names? Jesse James and Delilah Starr. Oh no, Quincy would have a fit. Quincy's not letting nothing happen to those children. And really, Diddy owes it to Kim Porter, who he allegedly, a lot of people say he's behind her death because she was in the process of writing a tell-all book. And you guys really, I'm just looking at my skin, and I did just put some stuff on my skin and it's flaking. So I don't know, that's getting on my nerves, but I'm not going to stop doing this video. Anyways, no, the devil is a lie. But anyways, Jay-Z's willing to do it. Jay-Z's willing to do it. And I tell you why I know he's willing to do it. Because as soon as those allegations came out, his rape allegations came out, the very next day, what happened? Jay-Z and Beyonce went to a premiere, and everybody was up in arms on what Blue Ivy was wearing. Everybody said, "Oh, it's too grown. Why they got her looking so grown? She's only 12." Let me tell you something. Yeah, it just feels so obvious. Oh my God. And see, don't cake on Ambi. This is what happens. It's like hanging on a thread or something. But anyways, what ended up happening is they're offering Blue Ivy as a sacrifice. They want her blood, her virgin blood. And you don't think that happens? You don't think that's happening in this day and age? You gotta be kidding me. Because see, they offered that little girl up on a silver platter in that grown dress, looking grown, and she ain't even 13 yet. I saw right through it. I saw exactly what they were doing. They're offering that child up to the powers that be, who are higher up than Jay-Z. They're offering her up as a sacrifice. Like, if you want her, come get her. Nah, they ain't gonna kill her. But they definitely want her. They want to deflower her. They want to violate her. I see it. I see the play. I see it. And I have to say something about it. The Holy Spirit has compelled me to say something about it. The only way that won't happen, and I pray to God that it ends up happening. I pray to God that if Beyonce divorces Jay-Z and separates herself from him and leaves him, that's the only way that won't happen to their child. That's the only way. And I hope she does the right thing by her daughter, by her other children as well. And because think about it, this man has been running her life since she was a tiny tot. Jay-Z is all she knows as far as Beyonce. So it's going to take a lot for her to break free from him. I think about the story that she tells about how they met, how they talked for a year over the phone mostly, before they got serious, before they started dating. That's grooming. Like, that sounds like he groomed her. And some reports say that she was only 16 when he saw her and said, "Oh yeah, she's gonna be mine." Yeah, he groomed her. Um, and I honestly, just looking at Beyonce, a lot of people say that she has this empty look in her eyes. Honestly, that's the look a lot of times that battered women wear. Like, we think we're holding it together. We think that we're hiding the trauma. We think we're hiding the abuse, and it comes across as like this blank deer in headlights stare, you know. And I really don't want to be right about that, but I know I'm right about that, and I just pray for her release from this relationship, because the powers that be don't want Beyonce. They didn't already had her. They didn't already had her every which way they wanted her. Didn't Jay-Z say, "I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain"? You mean his leash? And what's this talk about this tape floating around in Houston, allegedly, of a superstar woman? They can't say who it is, but everybody who done seen the tape know who it is. And I'ma just leave it at that. So Beyonce's, been, basically been at the mercy of her husband. And we as women, when we get married, this is not how it's supposed to be. Our husband's supposed to protect us, not exploit us, not use us to broker deals and things like that. So if he's done that to his wife, what makes you think he wouldn't use his daughter in that capacity to get himself out of a bind he got himself in? And let's not act like this is the first time Jay-Z has been accused of this. Wasn't Foxy Brown, like 16, 17? And he's writing them lyrics talking about she got the ill na-na, and you don't think he wouldn't? You don't think he wasn't having a relationship with her? A sexual relationship? You don't think he wouldn't? Regular average dudes deal with 16 and 17-year-olds as quiet as it kept. I was 16, 17 years old, and people think, the girl's lying about her age. That's why that happened. No, when I was dealing with grown men, I was 100% honest about my age. They was picking me and my buddies up from high school. They knew we was young. This is nothing new. So let's not play those games. This happens every day in every socioeconomic stratosphere, black, white, whatever. And like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Y'all probably think I'm crazy, but it's all good. Y'all can think I'm crazy. Because I see what I see and I can't unsee what I see. And I don't want that to happen to that child, but people do it every day, to beautiful little girls like Blue Ivy. She's at the exact perfect age when that type of stuff happens, especially when you're talking about rich and powerful folks. And we already know that they're, PERVERTED. Anyway, we know this. So why wouldn't they? The only thing that I will say about P. Diddy is that they say that I never heard tell of him messing with a minor, but then again, I think I did. So, but yeah, I fully expect Jay-Z to be exonerated of all of these allegations and all these lawsuits, unless Beyonce files divorce and leaves him, or number two, unless the woman who is filing a lawsuit against Jay-Z is honest, because she's protecting somebody. Who's the one who sent her? Who's the one who really sent her to Jay-Z? She's saying her dad, picked her up. I honestly, Holy Spirit's telling me the dad's the one who sent her from jump. He's the one who sent her. So she's trying to protect somebody. Unless she tells the 100% full truth, this lawsuit will unravel. So unless she tells the truth, even if it means telling on her pappy, or Beyonce's going to have to leave this man to save her child, which a lot of times A lot of times, if you're getting abused and you're getting battered yourself, you're going to allow things to be done to your children because you love that man so much. You're so locked in and brainwashed with the man. So you're going to allow things to happen to your children as well. You hear about women who, little girls who get, essayed by their mom's boyfriends. They try to tell their mom, and the mom was like, I don't believe you. But you think they do. Deep down inside, they know it's the truth. They just don't want to face the truth because they're so hell bent on holding on to that man. Now, I hope it's different for Beyonce, but this is, like I said, why I believe that the allegations against Jay-Z will be dropped unless Beyonce leaves Jay-Z to save her child, or the anonymous woman who's filing the lawsuit, is honest about who sent her to that party, even if it exposes someone she's trying to protect. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching it if you made it this far. My name is Charisma. This is my healing journey. Like, comment, subscribe, show support, write comments. I write back. I interact. Catch me on lives on Sundays as well. Thank you so much. Love you. Peace.